Should Christian women talk about other Christian women's clothing choices? See, the problem with this is even within this comment, you are assigning heart motivations that you don't know if they're there. You are assuming that these women are trying to advertise something when in reality it could just be the only clothing they own. It could be they feel comfortable in that clothing. It could be their family or culture has no problem with that sort of clothing. And you, because this is what evangelical Christianity has taught us to do, is assuming the heart motivation. And that's the problem. See, the problem with talking about clothing choices is you are not addressing the heart issue. Okay, and we don't even know if there is a heart issue. When you address a woman's body and her clothing choices, you are reinforcing to unbelievers and new believers that Christians are just religious nut jobs. We just want to police women's bodies and blah, blah, blah. Because you are doing what God says not to do. God says, man looks at the outward appearance, but I look at the heart. So why are you looking at the outward appearance and not looking at their heart? Just because you think you know what their heart condition is by their appearance, you don't. You have no idea why they are making the choices that they're doing. So why don't you try getting to know a person, getting to know Jesus with the person, and looking to see what their heart is. And let the Holy Spirit do his job to work on the outward appearance while you try to connect with her heart. And we can do a whole other video about how the modesty verses, especially in Timothy, were not about specific clothing, but about not looking like the followers of Aphrodite. Because that was that's a whole other video about learning to read the Bible in its proper historical and cultural context and not trying to apply modern American ideals to ancient verses. Connect to her heart. Don't worry about her outward appearance.